The late Congressman William H. Natcher made history by casting 18,401 consecutive votes in the United States House of Representatives. It's a record he was proud of and one unlikely to be matched. But it's really no surprise that he captured such a record. After all, he was a master at capturing votes every 2 years, as he represented this region of Kentucky in Congress for 40 years. Mr. Natcher left Western with his degree in 1930, and after earning his law degree a few years later, began pursuing his true love, politics. One of his oldest friends, Top Orndorff, has talked of him in this way, and I quote, "Bill's dedication to government and the friendship and warmth he had for those in his home district was outstanding. That warm certainty has been extended to Western over the years. The late Congressman was always there supporting his alma mater in Washington. Politicians don't always receive the respect and thanks they deserve. But for William Natcher's colleagues and his constituents, respect and thanks went hand in hand." We have, before that goes all the way down, we have a letter I wanted to mention to you from United States Congressman Ron Lewis that arrived today, expressing his appreciation and congratulations to the Natcher family.
He's a man who always tried to do it right, and the late Congressman William Natcher also knew how to do it well.
To say that Bill Natcher performed his duties in Congress well would be an understatement. He was earnest and he was sincere. He committed himself to doing the job right. And it was this commitment that he followed all during his entire career.
It was a career that began in Bowling Green. After graduating from the preparatory department of the Ogden College in 1926, Bill Natcher continued his education, graduating from Western in 1930, before continuing on to law school. Afterwards, during the Depression years, he discovered politics. But his early political career was interrupted by World War II. Following the war, Natcher returned to Bowling Green and to politics, where he was re-elected county attorney and went on to become Commonwealth attorney. But it wasn't long before the gentleman from Kentucky began building a long list of accomplishments as a congressman, including never accepting campaign contributions, never missing a roll call in 40 years of service, casting a record-setting string of over 18,000 consecutive votes, serving as chairman of the powerful Appropriations Committee, and resisting modern technologies for his office. Throughout his 40 years of public service, Bill Natcher gained the respect of others by being an example for all.
No man has made us prouder of what a real representative is like. No one has been more decent, more kind, more considerate, and no one has better, I think, represented what a truly representative institution should be like than Mr. Natcher.
He came to see me one day, and we sat alone in the Oval Office. And he almost held my hand, which is just about what I needed. And he said, "Now, Mr. President," how many of you have heard him say that to you right now? "We're going to get through this all right. And you're going to make some hard decisions, and I'm going to help you. And then if we're real lucky, we'll get it through the Congress. And you'll have to be willing to be misunderstood for a while," which I thought was a delicate way of putting the position we were in. But he said, "The end will bring us out all right."
William Natcher's ways were often considered old-fashioned, but the legacy he left will always be remembered and respected.
Somebody asked me one time, they said, "Bill, when you prepare your tombstone, if you do, what are you going to put on it?" I said, "I'm going to put my name on there, date of birth and date of death, and then maybe they'll be kind enough right under that to just add these words: he tried to do it right."
1994 Hall of Distinguished Alumni member, the late Congressman William H. Natcher.
It is a great honor to accept this special recognition for the late Congressman William Houston Natcher on behalf of his daughters, Celeste Jarls and Louise Murphy, the grandchildren, and the entire Natcher family. As many of you know, the Congressman was a dedicated statesman, dedicated to his country and his constituents. Two of his major concerns were education and health. I've heard him say many times that if we educate our children and care for the health of our people, our country will continue to be the greatest nation in the world. My wife recently passed a quote along to me that is characteristic of the congressman. The quote from Frank Outlaw goes like this: "Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. Watch your habits, they become character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny." Truly, the congressman's record speaks for itself. His actions certainly did become habits, which led to his distinguished character, and that in turn became his destiny to serve his people of the 2nd Congressional District with genuine devotion. He was truly committed to a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. His family, friends, colleagues, and constituents gathered earlier this year at his memorial service in Bowling Green to pay final respects to this unique icon of American politics. From a large congressional delegation, to the Speaker of the House, to the President of the United States, to his people of the 2nd District, all gathered to pay tribute to the gentleman from Kentucky, this friend, this mentor, this leader, this humanitarian. His trustworthiness, his honor, and his hard work all led to him doing it right. Again, my sincere appreciation for this honor and tribute to William Houston Natcher, Member of Congress. It is very fitting for this man, who epitomized the qualities of accomplishment, integrity, and character, the very basis for induction into this prestigious group, to be chosen as one of Western Kentucky University's most distinguished alumni. Thank you.